All right. Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome on this lovely Wednesday. It looks like a lot of earnings came out and getting a lot of greens going on the watch list. Let me tell you, swing trading's been awesome lately. There's been some really good buys. I know a lot of you guys traded this in the pre-market right now, this PDYN. What a great move on it. Stock's up 46%, 650 to 950. Great push. We'll talk about some of the iceberg orders that are out there, see where the high frequency trades are in the next few moments. But before we do that, let's just talk about what's going on for today and what happened. So here's the actual watch list of all the earnings that came out after hours yesterday. There wasn't nothing great, but there were some pretty good ones that came out this morning. You had Starbucks, you had Corning, you had AT&T, ASML. That stock has just been an absolute tear. This afternoon is the big one. This is the big one, the biggest of the week. Personally, even though Apple's tomorrow, you got Microsoft, you got Meta, you got Tesla, those through IBM. But really the big ones are the fabulous sevens. And those are the fabulous sevens right there. We're going to keep an eye on those. Let's go check out and see what's happening because there has been a really big push in tech stocks, okay? The most notably one is NVIDIA. NVIDIA is doing really well. I just want to bring up the iceberg orders on NVIDIA. So here's level 4, 195, but specifically 200's the big one. Right now, if you look out there on the right, you'll see at 200, there's about 130,000 shares. Now, that order is technically is 1.5 million. How do I know that? Because we've been watching it for weeks. Okay, that is program trading. That's it. But the 180, the 190 was big. 185 was really big. But you can see the stock does move in $5 intervals. So we're looking really well on that. Let me just bring up the ATML, ASML. So that stock has been a monster too. Probably never thought we would see a $1,500 stock, right? Well, that stock has done very well. It's crazy, but in August, it was all the way down to 700. It's up to 1,600. That's not the big one. The big one is SanDisk, SNDK. SanDisk has just been the biggest winner. That one back in September was all the way down here at the price of 43. It's at 500. It's about 1,000%. These chip stocks have been doing great. So they're all moving. So the big thing they always try to tell you, don't always get caught up on the NVIDIA. I mean, there are other stocks out there, that have done really well, like Micron and all of them. They just keep going up. Micron, we were talking about that for a while, that it's got a beautiful Fausto flag. It's been moving great, and we're going to keep a close eye on that. Now, I'm not a big fan of Tesla anymore. Tesla hasn't gone anywhere, but we'll see how earnings do play out. You can see Tesla's been really hovering here. Looks almost similar like the NVIDIA trade, but it's been holding here pretty tight. We'll see what happens with their earnings. Until they start coming out with their robots. Apparently, they're coming out with a flying car. They said is absolutely amazing. When they start coming out with that stuff, they start selling it. We'll see how it goes. But right now, it's all talk. I do know that SpaceX is coming out. I just got a phone call. I might be getting some access to some private placement of the SpaceX. I'll let you guys know if I do get it. But I'm really excited about hopefully see if it comes through. That would be great if I can get a piece of that. But so far, it's like who right? Well, listen, when you spend a lot of money with these brokerage firms and you do have accounts with them, that's some of the gifts they have to give you. So anyway, a couple other stocks I do want to talk about too. Silver is making a little bit of comeback. Now, I did sell my silver, but I sold it right here, okay? So silver, if you look at it on the 3-day chart, you could see how it had that big correction. It came all the way back down to 92. It came back up. I want to see how it trades right now. If it does consolidate like here, if you get that consolidation like here, I will buy it back. And if it does consolidate like this stock can make a really, really big run. All right. But we got to see how it trades within the next day. All right. So I have no problem paying more for it. The stock has been a great run. It's been all the way down here since December. It was at 46. We're up about almost, we're up over a double on that. So we're going to keep an eye on that too. I'm a little happy that I own the KOLD. KOLD is making a comeback a little bit. KOLD was a really good buy, right around $17, $18. This stock was all the way up to 50, took a very big hit. You might get a little comeback. It's got a lot of support levels. I don't know if anyone here on the KOLD, but I'm going to put this back on the watch list. So we got KOLD, we got SLV. All these stocks are going back on the watch list. There were a lot of stocks yesterday. I do want to touch upon Amazon just made a report that they're laying 16,000 white-collar jobs for us to go to AI. So listen, the most expensive part of a company is their employment. Those blue-collar jobs are the $22, $50 an hour. These white-collar jobs are the $250,000, $500,000 jobs. There'll be a big savings. Listen, unfortunately, it's a terrible thing that's going to happen in the job market for these people. But for Amazon, listen, AI, we talked about a year. It's a real big thing right there. So with all that news that came out, it's doing pretty well. I told you about Micron. That's still breaking new highs. CrowdStrike, CRWV CRWV has been really moving up pretty decently. That stock had some really nice supports right there. It's still a little strong. CrowdStrike, CoreWave, is doing really well right there. RR was a really nice move yesterday. We had that one from 4 to 550. RK, these are all the stocks that we traded yesterday. For some of you that were not here during the day, these are the ones that we did. This stock, Rocket Labs, was pretty nice too. That one had a really nice push. It went from 82 to 88, a little on the expensive side though. Lunar was another good one yesterday, 18 to 20. APLD was a really good one yesterday, 37 to 42. ONDS was a good one yesterday, and it's moving up again this morning. We're going to put that back on the watch list. ONDS. Look at that morning move right now, 12 to 13.50, moving really nice since 8:30. Very, very nice right there. Irene, we've always been a fan of. It's been a fun stock to trade. Irene went from $10 to $70, came back. It's been tweaking up every day, little by little. It's a little bit on the riskier side, a little brand name. But Irene's been pretty good too. And just two more I want to touch upon. UNAI was a really good one yesterday. Went from 6 to 750. And SALT, SATL, another nice little mover. This stock has just been going up constantly from a day trade to a swing trade. That stock since the beginning of January was at $2. We're already at $6. A little bit on the riskier side, how it plays those gains, but SATL, we'll put this on the B list again. SATL. All right, now going through the big percentage gainers because that's where we find them. Remember, not all these stocks are tradable. This is something that we teach you in our class. For example, like the GOAI, the stock went from $5 to $50. Now it's down to 20. The stock is extremely volatile. We're not going to trade this stock, so pass on it. You might hear people talking about it, but that's not what we trade. Maybe something like the MRNO, very inexpensive, up about 100%. Stock went from 12 down to $1, actually 50 cents. Nice little move on it. But as of what's happening right now with it, not really moving too much. It's on more in the downtrend. Remember, what we're looking for is a stock like, we want to look for a stock like this. We want a stock that's got a push that goes from here to here, not a stock that trades flatline, okay? So let me go through a couple of them. This one we know, we're gonna look at this one right here. This one looks pretty good. As orders go, let's go check out and see the iceberg orders, see where the big blocks are. You could see right there at $10 is a resistance. We're right now at $9.70. I'm gonna go up a little bit higher. And as we go higher, yeah, there's a big, that's probably the big resistance right there. So PWYN. That one's a really nice little mover. I really like the trend on that one. Still probably can make a good move. Feed is moving up pretty nicely. FEED. Let's go check out the iceberg orders on that one. FEED. Feed. Nice trend. Candlesticks are pretty decent. Just getting the data coming across here. I just loaded it up. A couple of buyers, not too many sellers out there. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Big green ball means a lot of transactions just went off on the ask, and that's pretty bad on that one. AZI, kind of, nice. It's got a little beat up here, trying to go up a little bit, creep down. Pretty big drop right there from 375 down to $3. Looks like more of a category 3. This one, just a huge run up, came crashing down. Maybe it might make a move in the after hour and when the market opens up. Put that on the watch list. This one I don't really. This one's going up beautifully. Great trend. Great Fausto flag. Stock's not tradable. Look at that spread. Very ugly spread. Remember and I always tell everybody here, when you're a student of CyberTrade University, what I teach you and what my staff teaches you, what I was taught 35 years ago. There are a lot of stocks out there that are moving, but the problem is you might not realize when you deal with a stock, half the people lose because the spread is too big. If you don't know what the spread is, you're going to get yourself really beat up because you know this. How many times have you bought a stock and as soon as you bought it, you made money and then you're like, I want to take that profit and you wonder why you lost. It's all about the spread. That is the number one lesson we teach you in CyberTrade University. This one right here, nice move, but it's kind of flat. This one has kind of been moving up nicely, but the spread is ugly. Once again, not what we're looking for. I'm going to go hop over here on the losers. XHLD. We know why this stock is down. It was up beautifully yesterday. This one down. This one, we know why it's down. That was a big run up yesterday. That was a good morning run up we had right there. That one was awesome. I forgot to mention that one. GITS. That one just got halted. Great short squeeze on it. New York Stock Exchange, we see anything right there? This stock is obviously filling up a nice little gap fill right here. So that could be a really good sign, but it's not really tradable. It could be a swing trade, but not a day trade. All right. But that one is not bad. TRX, this one just keeps going up every day. It's a slow stock. It's a metal stock. You can see TRX Gold Corporation, $1 to $1.70. We'll put this on the list. It's interesting. I never saw this one before. 1.3 million shares, not terrible. So that one's okay. And that one, AI. Remember AI? AI was a fun stock. We traded that stock before many of times. That's an ETF. All right. I think we nailed it. I think we're done right there. I'm just curious. Does stock ever come back? No. United Healthcare got really beat up. Hope the stock gets crushed. I would love to buy it back and see what happens around 2:30. All right. We just got a pop on feed again. If anyone saw that one right there, feed just made a big move right there. Big buyers just showed up right now at $1.60. So that one looks like it's been the nicest move so far. So feed's moving up really nice, good, inexpensive, 26 million shares, everything. Robert, just telling you, these people should be joining CTU for a living. Well, that's why they're here. We got a lot of new members that joined us. Hopefully you guys here got here bright and early. I know some people get a little lazy, whatever, but it's always nice. We always tell you, early bird gets the money, right? Guys, we're going to be back in about 15 minutes. We'll start commentary again, as always, at 9:30. That's the power hour, like I like to say. Me, Josh, and Rich will be trading with you. If you're watching on social media, take your phone, scan that QR code. You'll be happy you can join us. We're here all day long, but we only commentary first hour and the last hour, which are the most fun parts of the market. All right. Make sure you do your trial members. Make sure you watch those videos that we gave you. Make sure you talk to your education advisor. And hopefully you're having a lot of fun. And hopefully you booked your appointment. I look forward to talking to you and see where we go from there. All right. Hopefully we can make you a trader, at CyberTrade University. Good luck, everyone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in 15 minutes. And happy trading as always.